Hi everybody, it's Stacy personally speaking, still in Japan, and this is my home that I bought in Jamaica. The video recording was done by my brother on October 2nd, 2022, and he just did a brief tour for me of the house I bought in Phoenix Park Village 1, Phase 5. As you know, there is going to be a Phoenix Park Village 2 coming up soon. I am still in Japan, as many of you might be aware, and so I have not yet seen my home in person, but I wanted this opportunity to be shared with everyone else, and so please join me on this virtual tour once again with an update towards the end. So my brother was there with my mom along with my brother's girlfriend, and they went through and did their checks. Of course, before the key was handed over, there were also other checks done, but there was no recording done that I could look back on and share with you guys. And so here my brother was checking the faucet of the kitchen sink. He checked the cupboards. And as you can see, these are double cupboards on the right side as well as on the left side. Please note also the double sink, because that was integral for me in selecting the size of the house. I've always wanted double sinks. Now he continues to look at the cupboards along with the countertops. That is somewhat in the, I guess it's an aisle or island style. Of course, it's Jamaica. So it has space for cocktail or bar stools, so you could actually sit alongside it and have a meal. And since I don't have any furniture yet, I will make do with the space. You can see he's taking careful attention, paying careful attention to each area. Now he's in the first bedroom, or what they would want to call the master bedroom. I honestly am not sure if it's bigger than the second bedroom, but it certainly has more windows than the second bedroom. And so he's given me a sneak peek. There you can see the closet space, which I actually really, really like. That being the sliding doors. And now he has entered the bathroom. It's only one bathroom. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, 813 square feet on a 4,000 square feet land space. He's checking the toilet flushing system, which became very important for me, as this was before I reported the defects to the developers, which was very important. There was also some leakage of the toilet tank, which created quite a mess. Here he's checking the face basin pipe as well, and even checked beneath, which when I saw the twisted T connections, I wasn't too happy with. But I did manage to report that to the developers as well. Now here we have the shower area. And I must admit, I was a little disappointed that I didn't get a tub. In phase 1 of the development, they actually have bathtubs, and I really was looking forward to having a bathtub after being in Japan for almost 7 years. I thought I would look forward to having warm baths now that I had a solar water heater, but now I have no bathtub. But in any event, the shower is a beautiful design. I really like it with all the different features, and my brother was kind enough to show me exactly how things worked. Yeah, I had to ask him to double check if the shower enclosure was actually finished, and that's the style. It's a 3/4 splash panel, they call it. Apparently, the latest in interior decor, but I'm not too excited about it because you will need to take a shower carefully so as to not, get the rest of the bathroom wet. But in any event, I'm sure I can manage to do that. And he showed me the different features and functions, which I will no doubt have to check for myself once I get to Jamaica. And I'm really looking forward to coming home and using that wonderful shower. Look at it. Detachable portion as well, which is very, very useful. So yeah, this is the shower. I was a little concerned about the rugged look, but it's very difficult to really understand the details of something only from watching a video. But I am a very detail oriented person. Yes, I can be a little on the extreme side, but I just want things done well. And there's nothing wrong with wanting things done well, especially when you have worked so hard and paid so much money for it. My brother was very careful to check every bit of detail because, believe it or not, this was the second trip for the day back to the house because they had not checked the water. But fortunately, another friend of mine who had actually collected the keys with my mom had mentioned some things, and I thought it was best for him to give a more detailed check. Now, here we are in the second bedroom, quite similar in design, except it has one less window. As I mentioned, it only has a double window, while the front bedroom has the double window and the single windows. All right, now we're back, just passing through the kitchen area and taking a look outside. A very spacious backyard, double wash tubs. Oh, I'm so happy that it is a double. I've always wanted that as well, wash and rinse at the same time. Of course, the big thing now is washing machines, but I still do like to hand wash certain things. And so he's given us a look over my neighbor just to see from the boundary marks to the house what that distance looks like. He also did the same thing at the front to the side area, and he's just walking across to the other boundary peg that you can see. So this design allows us to add to the sides. You can see that the projected side, and to the back, but we cannot add anything or change the front of the house. It must remain the same. The colors are also supposed to remain the same or made with selected choices that have been provided by the community, which are pretty neutral and quite similar earth tones. 1 month and 8 days later, my brother went back to give me an update on the house. This is after the defects were repaired: the leaking toilet, the stuck flushing mechanism of the toilet, the crooked face basin connection pipes. All of those were fixed, and the door was also changed. So he did a quick walkthrough and was making his checks. See, beautiful aesthetic now, but they kind of left a mark while they were making that repair. But I guess it's not that serious. I really wish it wasn't there, but it's okay. My friend had actually gone there earlier and done some wiping and cleaning, and so here you can see the buttons are now working on the toilet top, but there was no water. and no one knew why there was no water. And I guess we didn't think about it. Clearly, we didn't think about it, and we were also not told. But it makes sense, even while I'm doing this video, that while the workmen were repairing it, they would have needed to turn off the water lock off from the main source, which we eventually figured out maybe like a few days or a week after this video was done, because we did not know what had happened and had never thought of it being the fact that they turned off the main lock off to facilitate the repairs that were requested. And so my brother was checking and there was no water, and the only water that you're seeing there is actually what's coming from the solar water heater, that small tank that is on the roof. So my friend had left some toilet paper and paper towel and a bar of soap. We won't get into that joke of what happened, but yes, there was no water at this point, and we could not figure out why and what had happened. So I got several messages from my family and my friend telling me that there was yet another issue, and I honestly had no energy for more issues. But fortunately, we were able to figure it out. Now you can see the backyard is quite overgrown with many things, but still not as overgrown as some others that I'm seeing. My brother actually pulled up some of those weeds, since there had been some rain, and that had allowed the soil to be much easier to manipulate. But he was telling me how much it is getting overgrown, and this was over a month ago, as today is December 29th as I do this recording. So I am sure it has grown up a lot more, you know. My brother made another last attempt after avoiding a worm on the bush. And I just want to thank God for the support that they have been giving me during this time. My friends and family, I love you all.